Good afternoon, Mr. Chair.
Push your button.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair.
Talk louder.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair. My name is Deputy Esquale. My name is Tamara Starblanket. I'm taking the floor on behalf of the North American Indigenous Peoples Caucus to voice our concern of what has been the complete censorship of our region's deliberations over the past 2 years as a result of the Permanent Forum's methods of work. The justification for these new rules are in the name of efficiency, scheduled economy, and details, but considering history, how can the Permanent Forum ensure that the new rules will not be used as a classic case of the manipulation of process to control content? We are concerned that a process is being used in which states utilize international institutions to mediate legal and political relationships with Indigenous peoples in an effort to modify radical resistance into a de-radicalized form or even a non-resistance, effectively quelling substantive legal and political claims through process and procedure. The United Nations recognized the 7 official regions of the world, and North America is one of those regions. The Permanent Forum experts are nominated and seated based on those regions. The Permanent Forum itself requested the regions to develop collective statements over the past several years. But now the Permanent Forum refuses to recognize or hear our regional interventions. How does the Permanent Forum reconcile the regional organization of work at the UN, yet refuse to hear from the regions? The NAIPC has held preparatory meetings prior to the Permanent Forum every year at great expense and effort by the Indigenous peoples and nations in our region. Yet, in the past 2 years, the Permanent Forum has refused to hear any of our interventions or even put the NAIPC final report on the Permanent Forum website in the document section, despite our specific request to do so. What notice was given to the regional and global caucuses that this rule was being considered, and what opportunity for comment was provided to the regional and global caucus? Further, what rules and procedures of the Secretariat can be cited that allowed it to promulgate this rule? Once again, we have substantive interventions to deliver to the Permanent Forum in the formal sessions. Since this is an informal session, meaning off the record, we will not give those interventions here. NAIPC representatives will continue to give the NAIPC interventions in the formal sessions and will be vocal if the censorship continues throughout the remainder of the 15th session. The Permanent Forum's new procedural rules for the speakers list silences the collective issues of the NAIPC and other global and regional caucuses. We remind you that this meeting is on Great Turtle Island, and you are here as visitors to our territories. The Permanent Forum is urged to reconsider its policies as they can be construed to function as exclusion and diminishment of our region's positions. Further, we once again request that the full NAIPC report be posted to the Permanent Forum website. We expect nothing less than full transparency and fairness.
Yep.